Introducing the Living Lit movement. What's up? It's your girl Pearl, Lit Fam. We are here, we are live, and we have an update. I want to go live and share. I was going to share my Telegram group, I was going to share my Instagram. I was like, I'm probably going to want to say a lot of things about this. So we're going to send it. We're live. I decided to change the name of my movement. Now, this is permission that you can change your mind about anything. And especially if it's something that makes you feel more aligned, feel more lit up, it's a soul yes, all your chakras are like bam, that is the vibe. And so my previous movement was Thriving Sober, which is still a big piece of my movement, but it's not the movement. All right. And so I really have been going through a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of evolution, breakthroughs, breakdowns, and just really trying to get my business and my life and all the things to be more of what I truly want to be. And just to really dial in and get rid of the fluff and the shit and the conditioning. And sometimes it's a journey to really unlearn a lot of things and relearn. And, especially as entrepreneurs, we're sharing everything online and it's beautiful and it gets to be our journey. And we also get to change our mind. And so my Thriving Soar movement wasn't exactly aligning. It didn't feel as good as I wanted it to. Hi, Brittany. Even though it's still such an important piece of the work I do, and a really big part of my other business, BioRave, is about how to thrive and party sober, which is so important. But when I think about the impact I want to make, when I think about how I really want to help women live and be and become and what I want them to experience, it's really the Living Lit movement. I'm going to talk about more about what it is. It's really about everything I've talked about for years, but just under a different name, because Living Lit is really about living as your most lit up self, your most authentic expression. It's about having energy. Oh my God, Emily Madigan. It's about being your most lit version of you, whatever that is. It's being in alignment. It's feeling good in your body. It's being confident. It's being able to manage your emotions and regulate yourself and have a calm nervous system. It's being energized and living life on your terms and not people pleasing and not saying yes things they don't want to do and not giving into all these ideas of I need to do this and shoulds and haves and living go. It's being able to have a strong, unstoppable mindset, being able to go after your goals without self-sabotage and without feeling like you need to show up a certain way, without procrastinating, without all the things that often happen to every single human I know, including myself, that stops you from living your fullest potential, from doing what you're here to do, from doing your soul's purpose, right? And so Living Lit is way more in alignment with what I want to create, because if you aren't aware, I have something that I talk about a lot, something that I live by, that I also help my clients embody, which is the LIT method. The LIT method. And it's something that you're going to hear me talk about a lot, because I actually want the LIT method to be well known as my methodology and how I help people transform their freaking entire life and become this thriving, beautiful, being healthy, abundant, confident human being, because we all have the potential to be that version of us, right? And so it's through the LIT method. So Living Lit is just so aligned, and this movement is really about coming back to you and what you want to do and who you are at your core and how you want to be expressed and how you want to move and the things that light you up. Even if the things that light you up, it could be reading a book, it could be having a farm, it could be whatever, right? The things that light me up are going to be different than the things that light you up. But what's important, hi Lorette, what's important is that you go do those things and you go live a life that's in alignment for you on your own term and on your own rules. Hi Samantha. Too many times I talk to women and my clients, and even myself included, we really live a life for an X amount of time until we wake up, right? We live a life that's not really for us. We live a life based on other people's terms, other people's rules, and when you were younger, someone told you have to do this, and when you were, in this experience, you were told to be smaller or to be quieter or to not wear that or to do, and really what this movement is about, this Living Lit movement is about. I realized I just made a spelling mistake in my live, but it's all good. How are you, Lorette? Nice to see you. It's that we get to live a life on our terms. And it's the journey of becoming a person that is lit up, that's aligned, that feels good in their body, that is emotionally regulated, that has energy, that optimizes their health, that is confident in themselves, that believes that they're the bee's knees, that has a mindset of freaking gold. That's what I want to help you guys create. Because I remember, and my journey has been so vast, and I'm still evolving, right? It's a lifelong evolution. Drop an emoji in the chat if you're here for a lifelong evolution. And so when I first started out on my journey, a few years ago now, like 5 or 6 years ago now, starting to go to school and starting to learn about health and all the things, like I still was very unlit. I wasn't lit. I was sad. I had anxiety. I was always stressed out, always go. I was really just doing things because I was told to, and like I had to do these things. I felt like I had to build this life that I truly didn't even want. Because like honestly, when I think about the school that I went to and like the schooling that I had in my university experience, it was great, don't get me wrong, and I learned everything I know about health and nutrition. Not everything, but most things about health and being a dietitian and just like optimizing the human nutrition, the human body. I was like, oh, I didn't actually even want to be a dietitian. Like it wasn't my dream. And so many of us live a life and reach a point where we're not even doing the things we want to do. And I believe everything's for a reason. Everything serves us. There's a reason why I went to dietitian school and learned all the skills that I can now support my clients with. That helps me be an incredible health coach. And that was on purpose. That's beautiful. But I do know like along our journey, there's so many times we live for others. We do things for others. We don't tap into our true soul's path and soul's desires. Let me know if you can relate. And so a big part of the Living Lit movement is getting you back to that. It's getting you back to who you are, your core, what you truly want to do, right? What you desire, what your dream life is like how you want to feel, how you want to show up, what do you want to be doing, how do you want to be speaking, what do you want to be wearing. Like you being your most authentically expressed lit up self is one of the biggest things, and this applies directly to your health for so many reasons. And I didn't really see the parallel between this until I started diving deeper into living a more aligned life. Because when you're living a life for you that makes you happy, you're going to feel less stressed. You're going to feel less anxious. You're going to feel less rushed to do all these things because you are choosing what you decide to do that feels good to you. You're going to feel more aligned, more grounded. You're going to just feel more empowered. And like all these things help improve your health. Because when you're less stressed, your cortisol levels are lower. When you have a more relaxed way of being, you're going to feel happier. When you're happier, you're healthier. And that's scientifically proven, right? The emotions that you exude, the feelings that come up in your body when you're happier, when you're feeling gratitude, when you are at a calm state, when you're not rushed, like you are healthier in that state of being. And that is the goal. And so there's so many times in my life when I was quote unquote healthy, I was eating the foods. Yes, aligned living. Yes, Lorette, I was eating the foods. I was going to the gym. I was getting my 8 hours, but I wasn't truly optimally healthy. And I say it in a holistic term, right? Because I was actually my soul was unhappy. I was not feeling aligned. I was feeling like that I had this pressure to do this thing that I didn't even want to do. And that made me feel all these sorts of dissonance, of dysregulation in my body. And that is not optimal health, right? So the point of this is like, yes, we're going to get yourself to live an aligned life, a soul aligned life, doing your thing. But also along the journey, the next piece of this is along your journey of learning how to be more aligned and unlearn a lot of things you learned and become more of yourself and show up more authentically. That's going to bring up a lot of stuff. You're going to feel a lot of emotions. A lot of fears are going to come up. Your subconscious mind is going to stop you and bring a lot of fears up in order to be healed, yes, but you're going to have to be able to navigate all these emotions, feelings of, not being worthy and not being good enough, feeling fear of failure, fear of success, like fear of people judging you, caring about what others think, like all these things are going to come up. And you need to be able to have really good emotional regulation skills and have the tools in order to calm down your nervous system and tune in and really look at these emotions and feelings and learn how to move through them, learn how to transmute them, learn how to, yes, feel all these things and hold the duality of still showing up and still doing the things while you're feeling these things because you're transitioning. That's exactly what we do in my world. I help support you, give you the tools to be able to optimize and regulate your emotions as you elevate. Because there's no way you're going to be able to live your most aligned life without even needing to deal with and be able to release and transmute the things that are going to come up as you evolve. Does that make sense so far? Let me know if you're still here with me. So that's super, super, super important. And then as we're doing this, I truly believe as a health coach, of course, you need to be in your most optimal health and well-being in order to have the energy to do the things you need to do. And I'm not saying you need to be energized and bunny like me, but I'm saying you need to take care of your health. You need to sleep properly. You need to learn how to de-stress. You need to learn how to drink enough water and move your body and not sit at your desk for 8 hours a day. Because when you are most optimized, when you are energized, when you're well rested, when you take care of yourself, when your mind is in a good state, you show up better, you're happier. And the more you can show up for your business and for your soul's goals and for the things you want to do in your life, the more you're going to actually feel more aligned, feel more fulfilled. And fulfillment is actually scientifically proven to help you live a longer, more, the word I'm coming for just left my mind, but fulfillment is a key. Fulfillment and purpose is one of the keys to a long life. And that's not scientifically proven. So one thing I always say is like, I'm here for a long time and a good time. All right. And I'm someone that always strives to have optimal health and well-being because I know that everything relies on that. Like my energy and how I show up and being able to do all the things and live a full life because I want to live a full life, right? I need energy to do that. And you need energy to do your things too, right? Of course, you can live a life where you don't have energy and you're relying on coffee and like you're dragging yourself through the day. That's okay too, but that's not the vibe in my world. We're here because we want next level energy. We want to be vibrant and magnetic and showing up like, boom, I'm here, and your energy gets to speak for itself. And that is so powerful. And I think that's such a beautiful skill you get to build to increase your capacity, increase your energy. So that's one piece of living a lit up life. You're literally lit. You're lit every day. You're waking up like, what's up? I'm lit. I'm here. Let's go. And in your own version. Like for me, I'm very much like, ooh, yeah, But your own lit version is going to be different, and that's beautiful. But you get to take care of your health and well-being on the journey of becoming your most authentically expressed self and living your life, okay? And the last piece is having a strong ass mindset, having an unstoppable mindset of like doing the things you love doing, but knowing that you can and not thinking about, I'm not enough, self-doubt, what are people gonna think, and I'm not doing it perfect, and I need to fail, and all these things like I can't fail, and I need to show up a certain way, and really working on the mindset. Becoming unstoppable up here, because up here is actually the biggest battle, because we all know what we need to do. Let me know if you can relate. Drop in the chat. We all know what we need to do. Like we have so much information. Our intuition nudges us all the time. We get these downloads, we get these reminders, like we know, we hear it loud and clear, but the biggest thing is the mind wants to stop you from doing the thing. And it comes up with excuses and fears and doubts and anxieties. And these are all valid, but we don't have to live there, right? It's okay. It's natural. It's normal. It's human that this is going to come up, but we don't have to live there. And so it's like, hey, how do we elevate ourselves and work on our mindset and work on not believing all our thoughts? And work on creating a baseline where our thoughts are positive and we're empowering and we're confident. We believe in ourselves and we celebrate ourselves and we are our own number one fan, right? I never used to be like this, but I created it because I knew I needed to. I wanted to. I didn't need to. I wanted to create a really nourishing and healthy brain and mindset and feel safe at home in my body. And because of that, I can now literally do anything. And not saying that things don't come up. Things come up all the time. This morning, I was journaling and like so many things were coming up for me because I'm evolving every single day. But the things that come up don't stop me. I love using the analogy of a car. And I'm a car girly. If you're a car girly, let me know in the chat, or if you're watching a replay, DM me. I'm a car girly. I love cars. I love sports cars. I love fast cars. I love anyway, so when you're driving and you're on the road and you're going to your destination, you're going to this incredible destination, you're driving along the road, you're cruising, right? Amazing. No outside validation need to move. You get to validate yourself. You get to move because you want to. So you're driving, you're going to your destination, you have it in your GPS, you're going to this amazing place, right? And these are your goals. The amazing place you're going to is your goals and your soul's desires, okay? You're driving along the road, cruising, got your music blasting, got the hood down, your hair is in the wind. You're vibing, okay? Like, you're like, I'm so excited, I can't wait to get to my destination, I can't wait to smash these goals and live my most lit up life, right? And there's a couple potholes in the road, or like a couple speed bumps or whatever, right? And of course, you're going to slow down, you're going to swerve, you're going to avoid them, you're going to do what you need to do. But that doesn't mean you're going to stop. You stop going to your destination. It doesn't mean you're going to, oh, I just hit a pothole, I must turn back and go back home. That doesn't make sense, right? But so many times we do this. Like, we have a destination, but our mind's like, oh, you can't do it. Oh, you're not good enough. Oh, you know, and your mind tells you these things. I like making beats out of everything, by the way. But what we do, we're like, oh yeah, I must not be good enough. I can't do it. Oh no. And then we literally self-sabotage. Versus just being like, oh, it's just a pothole. Swerve. Oh, just a speed bump. Maybe I'll slow down. I'll check in with myself. And I'll look at the speed bump. But you're not going to stop. They're not there to stop you. They're there to like just have to do a check-in. Oh, this thought of not good enough is coming up. Let me check in. Let me slow down and see why. And you get to address that. But you don't stop. You keep going, baby. Let's go. Oh, okay. Does that make sense? That's the vibe. And that's where I want everyone to get to in their mind about the things that come up. One of the biggest things my clients learn from me is that feelings come up, thoughts come up, we're human, life is gonna life, things are gonna happen. But you get to build and become a resilient human being. You get to have the tools to navigate all this stuff and still move. The car, yeah, you stop and gas up. Yeah, you swerve the pothole. Yeah, there's a stoplight. Yeah, okay, that's part of the journey. But you don't stop. You gas up and you keep going. You stop for a stop sign, and then when it turns green, you go. And the only difference is we need to know how to learn how to change our stop sign. We get to learn how to change it to green, change it to go. Because when things come up and stop us, we get to shift it and keep moving forward. And that's what the Living Lit movement is all about, baby, okay? It's all about those 4 pieces. What I talked about is the LIT method, all right? I have an acronym for it. It's the shabam, right? You got your soul alignment, you got your emotional well-being, which is your heart emotions. You got your body, your physical energy, and you have your mindset, shabam. And every day we work on shabam. And that's the vibe. I just love saying that word. But that's what we're doing here. And so over the next few months, you're going to see me roll out different things because this has been the most aligned thing I've ever done in my life, I think. This Living Lit movement, it just aligns so much with all the things I want to do. And for those of you that were here when I was talking about the Thriving Sober movement, being lit up, one piece of it is being sober and not drinking and not escaping from your emotions with substances. That's one piece. But there's actually probably about like 15 to 20 pieces that go under the umbrella of Living Lit, right? And that is so, oh, look at that heart. Oh, isn't that so cute? Wow. Hi, Pauline. Nice to see you. Right? There's so many different pieces that go under the umbrella of living lit and becoming a lit up human being. And just one piece of that is not drowning your emotions in alcohol or drugs and whatever else you choose to escape with. But before I thought that was the whole movement. That's not. The whole movement is how do you get to be your most lit up self. That's the movement. That's what I'm here to help you do. And the pieces are all the things I talked about. It's learning how to navigate your emotions. It's not drinking. It's being in a high vibe. It's eating healthy. It's de-stressing. It's dancing. It's saying no. It's setting boundaries. It's, working on your soul alignment. It's all these things. Those are all the pieces. That's what we work together doing. So over the next few months, you're going to see me drop a few things. I have some offers coming up. I have some coaching coming up. I have some really juicy things I'm working on that I'm really excited to share. Now that I feel fully aligned in this, and this is like what I'm here to do on this earth, like best believe we're soaring. We're getting even more lit. And I hope you join us, okay? So if you're not a part of the free broadcast channel, DM me the word broadcast and I will invite you, all right? If you want to learn more about coaching and working with me, there's 2 ways you can do that right now. It's my one-on-one coaching and it's my Magic Moves membership. And so one-on-one coaching is everything I talked about in this live today is helping you embody all those things and helping you become your most lit up self. Okay, so if you want to work with me one-on-one, DM me the word lit. If you want to learn about magic moves and how to use movement and dance to regulate yourself, which is one piece of being lit, if you want to learn how to express your emotions and navigate your feelings and move through your things and transcend, that is what we do in the Magic Moves membership, and it's so beautiful and it's so magical, and movement is one of the best ways to help you elevate and regulate, in my opinion. And so that's what we're doing, but stay tuned. There's some juicy things coming up. I have a free challenge coming up later this month. I'm going to be sharing about that soon. I have a mastermind I'm dropping in a couple months. I have a group coaching program. We're going to soar. Like, I'm fully saying it right now. I'm only going up from here, and I hope you join me. And so if you want to learn about anything I just shared, DM me. Otherwise, let's get lit. I'm so happy we're here. We're going to soar. Keep doing the things. Shabam it up. Okay, take care of those parts of your life and watch how things are going to shift for you. Thank you for being here. I love having you in my community. If you're watching here, if you're listening live, if you're on YouTube, thank you, Lorette, for being here. I'm so grateful, and I'm here to help you get lit. That's what we're going to do. I'm hopping off, Janae, but if you want to watch the replay, you can catch it later, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye.